I am gonna kill you with my fist. I'm gonna do it. Oh, sick. Can go straight through the fire. I don't even have to shut off the furnace. That is dank as fuck. Alright guys, I discovered this build in testing about a full month and a half ago, but because of how it completely breaks the game, I've kept it under wraps until now. Only playing it once, I think, on stream to a small audience in all this time. Remember when I released my Holly Hitomaru build? I noted that it wasn't even my final form. Well, this is the final form. I'm choosing to release this now because the December patch should be coming very soon and it will probably fix this. So I figure about a week or so of people getting to have some fun with this won't be too bad. Also, if this isn't fixed by the December patch, well, I guess this will just run rampant like the grenade glitch did, and it'll be incredibly embarrassing for the devs because it's something that can be fixed in a few hours max. And I know people are going to roll their eyes at someone saying that and saying things like, oh, but you don't know the exact challenges they're facing. But I'm telling you this with a wealth of experience in the field, and I can probably fix this within a few hours. So I know that they should be able to do that too. I didn't wait too long to expose the grenade glitch because it became popular fairly quickly. But with God mode, I waited a month and a half, and no one else has published anything on it yet. So if a month isn't long enough to wait for everyone to catch up, that's too bad. I don't really feel like sitting on this anymore. I have tested basically every nuance to this build already too, and have gotten all the components figured out from the testing, and will also reveal how they work in this video. The beautiful thing about this build too is you don't have to take Holly either on non-nightmare difficulties. It's easier to get God mode poppin' with Holly, but I've absolutely done this with other characters, and I'll show clips with Doc on Nightmare, I think. Alright, so let's begin. The very base of this is the card build. Obviously, we're stacking cards, but it's not obvious from the get-go which cards to stack. You might think, well, obviously you stack the highest resist cards, Helmet and Numb, and you'd be wrong. Well, half right. Helmet is one of the strongest cards in the game, and is definitely your first choice to stack. However, in testing I found that Numb does not in fact stack, which means that taking 2 copies of it won't actually give you any extra resistance. Instead, the next card to stack is actually going to depend on the difficulty you're playing at. If you're playing on Recruit or Vet, you'll actually want to stack Scar Tissue. This is because the damage you take at these difficulties is already trivial, and Scar Tissue giving you the -1 gives you guaranteed God mode at no cost. However, on Nightmare difficulty, proccing God mode regardless of your own personal cards is RNG dependent on the modifiers you get. So if you're getting monstrous common, then a lot of times they can actually still deal damage through God mode, especially the higher alpha mutations will be able to still damage you on Nightmare. So instead you're going to want to stack Padded Suit for the extra 10% resistance. You still want to play Scar Tissue, but you'll play it at 1 instead of the double stack. You will never gain full God mode in Nightmare if you're playing online matchmaking. Like I said, the higher alpha damage sources will always deal some damage. However, with the perfect card stack, which would be 3 stacks of Helmet and 2 stacks of Suit, I've never really seen 4 stacks ever online. I can get God mode versus things like Crushers, Hawkers, Common, and sometimes against Bruisers as well. Offline in training though, obviously just stack 5 Helmet, that should go without saying. Once you have your God mode build set up, you can also take the Breakout skill against Stalks, Hawks, and Crushes. I don't have it in my build personally because between having enough experience and player skill, and also because God mode just kind of lets you wait it out, I don't really find it necessary, but we'll go more into that later. So the way this works is you will take damage like normal, albeit significantly less, until you pop Numb, either via Hole or Pills, or if you're using melee, then the melee Vanguard or Face Your Fears, or from Buckshot Bruiser if you're using a shotgun. But obviously the best ones are going to be Hole and Pills. Same as with any other build, you should be placing your cards in positions where you can stack them depending on the level you're going to play. Are you going to play an earlier level in the act, put your Helmet higher? Are you playing Seeds? Then you're putting your Helmet at 7 and your Suit at 8. Like I have it here. If you don't know, then you can just load up the level in training and see how many cards you need to get it. It's very simple and easy to get your setup correct. Alright, that's the card build, but that's not all. Remember what I said about the nuances of the build? Now it's time to go into that. First off, not all resistance cards are built equally. In testing, I've found that the cards that matter most are just Helmet, Suit, Scar, and Numb. Jacket works the same way. right? But it doesn't contribute as much. It's just numerically worse, so it's not as important. However, the 2 cards Hunker Down and Spiky Bits. Hunker Down. Spiky Bits are actually just worthless for God Mode. Like, they just don't actually seem to contribute to your God Mode state. That is, when I tested them, if I achieve God Mode with them active, I will always still have God Mode if I swap out my melee weapon and I stand up. Now, if you aren't in a state of God Mode, then they're still helpful in that they reduce your damage taken, but they are never integral to actually achieving that state. Here's a clip of me discovering this and noting that having both active is ineffective compared to just having 1 stack of suit, which on paper only gives 10% damage resistance compared to the supposed extra 20% I'm getting from having both Hunker Down and Spiky Bits. Interesting. Not all resistance is built equal. Interesting. So, a padded suit gives more resistance than Hunker Down.
Thanks, brother.
Padded suit gives more resistance than Hunker Down and Spiky Bits combined. Even though, yeah. That should be 20%. Interesting.
Anyone need this?
So,
Mine.
if I'm not using a melee weapon, and I'm not crouched, but I have padded suit and temp health, I get God Mode, okay? But if I don't have padded suit, and I'm crouching with Hunker Down, and I have a melee weapon out, I still take damage.
Really?
Yeah. But even though padded suit's only 10%, that 10% is more effective than the Spiky Bits and Hunker Down combined. Another bit of nuance is with regards to how to keep your temp health for longer. So the way it works is if you are constantly taking damage and that damage is equal to 0, then your temp health actually doesn't go down. Which is important because if you're just standing around and you're not taking any damage, then your temp health will eventually tick away. So here's a clip where I discover this. I'm literally just staring at like 20 zombies around me, all doing exactly 0 damage. And you know the funny thing? My temp health isn't going down. It's like when they hit me, they stagger the progression of the temp health, so it just doesn't go down. Because it's like registering the hit, but it's the hit itself does 0 damage. So then my health doesn't go down. So I'm consistently at 67 out of 40 HP right now, with like 20 zombies hitting me at once.
Oh, so the temp health doesn't go down.
So as long as I'm getting hit, my health doesn't go down. Like if I stop getting hit, then the temp health starts ticking down. But as soon as I start getting hit, the temp health stops moving. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. The next bit of nuance is in regards to your trauma health. It should be immediately obvious that having more trauma is better for God Mode because you want more of your health to be temp so that it lasts longer. But here's something that's not obvious. You get slightly more resistance once you hit max trauma. That is when you hit 40 maximum health. There are cases where I won't have God Mode, but God Mode will proc immediately as soon as I hit max trauma. Here, watch this clip showing this. Okay, let's see if I hit 40 HP again, if it'll actually do the thing.
Just what I needed. You need this more than I do.
Oh! Once I hit that 40 HP threshold, I gain back God Mode. Interesting. Interesting. Now once I hit the 40 HP threshold, I don't need hunker down, and I don't need my melee weapon out anymore.
How did I know it would end like this?
But there's something about hitting your trauma threshold that just gives you more resistance. Now for a very important bit of information that's absolutely crucial for not dying with God mode on. Keep your stun gun. Never use it. Why? Because even if you're taking 0 damage from a crusher or a hawker, if the game doesn't detect that you're wielding an out, such as the breakout skill or a stun gun, you will always die exactly 5 seconds afterward. However, if you are holding a stun gun, the game will let you sit there indefinitely, not taking any damage. What this allows to happen is for something that does higher alpha to come in and help break you out. It might be a tall boy or a breaker, but if you wait for one to spawn and smash you, it will actually free you. And this is why I don't see the need to take breakout. It's a win more perk when you're already winning so much. So you'd rather just start taking your other cards earlier. Here's a clip showing when I discovered this in testing. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm getting crushed again. Okay. I can literally just sit here being crushed forever, by the way. Like all my bots are down, but I'm not dying because it's not doing any damage to me. So you know how if you're the last one left and like you get crushed for like 2 seconds, you just die? I'm not dying. Yeah, I'm just in this loop of not taking damage. Oh, I got hawked again. But this time I don't have a stun gun anymore. Oh! Huh. I actually died.
But we will win the war.
It was because I still had the stun gun that it didn't kill me. Interesting. Something else to add, God mode isn't actually God mode enough to protect you from your own Molotovs, sadly. It works for some reason in the safe room, but it stops working after you open door, which is weird because self-molly will normally still damage you in the safe room with the door closed. It was part of my speed build to self-molly and pop pills before starting the level. In any case, I've already thought of a build I called the Well of Radiance, a nod to Destiny 2, where I would just spam Molotovs at my feet with the Pyro skill and gain massive health back while being invulnerable. And sadly, it just doesn't work. Self-damage from the fire is too high, and while it does work in some cases, the moment the zombies are dead, you just lose too much health for it, and it's just not worth it. Alright, that about covers it, and just like the grenade glitch video, since I've finally opened the floodgates and published God mode, I'll be able to start releasing some more God mode content. I've just been keeping around on my hard drive for like a month and a half, and I'll start publishing these over the next few days. Most notably, a full run through a nightmare chapter using God mode, and also an achievement farming guide using God mode. Now, if you want to be notified when these go up, you know how YouTube works, subscribe, bell, and all that. I'll also probably start live streaming some more God mode content now, instead of just recording most of it, if you would like to follow me on Twitch.
Ugh, hairless.
Oh, but once Numb activates, I have God mode! Yo, once Numb activates, I have God mode. If I get... Dude! If I get temp health, I have God mode. Because Numb gives me an extra 15% and that's enough. I literally have God mode.
You found something.
Bro, I literally have God mode.
And all you need is like pain meds 100% of the time.
Dude, I just have to run one stack of hole. It's just a single stack of hole will get me there.
Yeah.
Because all I need is to heal at 20 and they can't damage me. I literally have God mode.
Help over here. Gotta take care of this.
That is something else.
Stinger does 0 damage. Come at me, bro. Oh, I'm getting crushed? You do 0 damage because I have temp health. Holy shit, this is amazing. Like, this is actually insane. This crusher can't kill me. This entire horde can't kill me. Oh my god. Nice.
Holy fuck, that zombie looked like it was going straight.
Speculate what goes on
Okay.
inside his head?
If they're on me, just let them stay on me. 'Cause they protect my health. They're like my ring of protection.
Mine.
Okay.
I am the zombie whisperer.
What do you think you're doing?
The Pied Piper of zombies.
Probably.
Fucker. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay, here's the ring of fucking zombies.
We've got company.
You can kill the zombies now. You need to get to me.
Can I get?
Hearing a pad.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're killing shit. Okay. Just gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit and tank for a little bit. Wait for the next nodes to pop up, which
One
should be
behind the
soon. Okay, I need to be very careful because I want to kill these guys. Oh, you're getting them. You're getting them. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm just gonna let you get these nodes, and I'm just gonna draw my little horde away. I'm gonna draw them away here.
Fucking god.
I'm dead now.
Shit, Harris, you gotta get in here. You gotta get in the safe room because it's gonna be an infinite horde. I'm trying to draw them away from the safe room door.
I mean, I have a fucking melee. I am like the fucking melee.
Okay. Alright. I'm coming in. Kills, 0 kills.
Now my M4 has 52 ammo, dude. My M4 has 52 ammo mag.
Doing?
Holy shit.
Banana bag.
There's a stinger here. Oh, stinger's actually fine. I don't care about them. Acid boy.
I lost so much health to that acid, I am going back. Be right back.
It's so hard to see where you act. Like I'm trying not to
This-
shoot.
It's a very long level, so I think that you guys should.
Yeah, I'm dropping it here.
Run out. Found some
You're
bullets.
gonna have. Oh my fucking god.
Professional soldier. That means you shoot the enemy.
Please don't take it.
I got
Ha, ha, ha.
Use your noodle. Has to be a way
You guys
for us
ready?
to get through here.
No, not just yet. I'm good.
Oh, you want?
It was Jack.
Well,
that needed
kill
it.
the zombies so you don't. Okay. Oh shit.
Going forward.
You actually opened the door?
Okay, how long are you gonna?
Jack really wants this shit.
Take it.
Here,
Okay,
I'll
go,
do
go,
the
go!
five.
I can keep him here. I can keep him here. You can go.
Oh, okay.
We were lucky that
What is
time.
that? Oh, bullet pen.
This seems pretty straightforward. What could go wrong?
UMP, huh? You know what? I'm not doing it. Actually, I probably should. That UMP is insane.
There's more zombies still.
See that?
Defib.
That's what I needed.
No, Ice is literally a back for blood card right now. He's literally do 0 damage to enemies, but like assists with hordes. That's literally a back for blood card at that point.
This is a problem. If I res you, you're like dead. Do either of you have a pipe on you? Anyone have any utility at all?
I got a molly. I'll just molly out if you can.
What are you? Are you you're walker, right?
Yeah. Try to do a corner of me, please.
Fuck. If I don't get hawked or stalkered or crushed, I might still be fine. But if any of those 3 specials spawn, then I'm not fine. Unavoidable birds. It's a crush. I'm dead.